Hey, g'day. This is Pitbull and Nut from Australian Guy Films, and today we've got a bit of a flashback. I was looking through my photo albums and I come across this old footage of when I was down in the Baja. Just after I sold my boat, the electric sailing vessel Karma Seas, I traded down to a Toyota 4Runner that I bought from the hotel where I was staying. It used to be a pre-runner for one of the Baja 1000 teams, so it was set up to go off-road. However, these roads here, as you can see, although they're a bit rough, if you take it carefully, like this guy up here in front of us, you can actually get down to the beach in a domestic car, a two-wheel drive standard car. Now I've got my Osmo camera strapped to the front of the 4Runner here, so you can see the horizon is stable, the pitch is flat, no cars bouncing around. I can't be happier with the Osmo camera. The film quality is just simply spectacular. Now all of the beaches in Mexico are public access beaches. There's no restrictions. You can get down to it by car, you can walk, you can swim, you can do whatever you like in Mexico. I won't say there's no rules, but the rules are a little more flexible than you find here in the States. You can drive down on the beach, and you can get stuck on the beach. It's your choice. During the weekends, these places fill up with locals and tourists alike. There's camping. Basically, wherever you find a spot, you're welcome to stop and go camping. And that's exactly what we did. We found this little spot down between La Paz and Cabo. It's just around the corner from Playa Balandra, which is one of the most spectacular beaches on the island, on the Baja. You can have a look at my previous video featuring Balandra Beach. I believe it's one of the 10 most beautiful beaches in the world. But how do you say that's more beautiful than this? Crystal clear water, white sand, and shiny happy people with a cold cerveza in their hand. Now I have to say, in the years I spent in Mexico, I didn't see any of the violence that you hear about on TV. The Mexican people were all very friendly, very open, and very helpful. I didn't find any aggression whatsoever while I was down in Mexico. In fact, the only aggression I saw was one lady, gringo lady, an American lady, who was kicking a washing machine because it ate one of her dollar bills. But here we go, down on the beach. And as you can see, it is just simply spectacular. So I put my drone up to go and have a fly along the beach and take a look. And although it was quiet midweek here, you do get the impression that there's plenty of space and lots of room for people to come down here on weekends. I've sailed down the channel here, and I have seen this beach from one end to the other completely full of people, camping, day trippers, basically just people who want to go and play on the beach for the day. There's families, there's kids, there's teenagers, there's Mexican families, there's tourist families. The one thing you won't find here is tourist buses. You can hire cars, you can get taxis, and I've even just hitched a ride from the edge of the village down to the beach with local people. It's very rare that you get left in the desert when you're hitchhiking. Most people feel a little bit sympathetic towards somebody that's standing on the side of the road in the desert in the sun, and as long as you don't look like a dirty, crazy person, then chances are you're going to get a ride. So I'm absolutely flabbergasted with all the technology that DJI puts out. This is my Phantom 4 drone. And as you can see, the video quality is simply amazing. Now down here on the end of the beach is where we decided to stop. I'm not much of a drinker myself, so being down by the Palapas wasn't as interesting for me as it could be for some. And I ran into a French guy from Napa who was working at a vineyard there. And we also ran into a Swiss couple, and they had the most incredible vehicle that they'd brought over from Switzerland to do their journey in. It was a fully customized Land Rover, and it was quite an incredible vehicle. So anyway, if you like this film, hit that subscribe button, like, share, Let's mess with the YouTube algorithms and get me a little more popular.